Welcome to Introduction to Issues in Philosophy, Psychology, and Religion. Philosophy 3. Hello, I'm Dr. Lou Tharp. I'd like to introduce you to a unique interdisciplinary course. Philosophy 3 is offered by Long Beach City College. This 3-unit course is transferable to all major universities, including such institutions as UCLA, UC Berkeley, and Stanford, all over the United States, in fact. I have taught this course from all over the world for over 25 years to over 25,000 students. The course involves then an integration of philosophy, psychology, and religion. Now, these three disciplines happen to relate to the three basic human dimensions. As humans, we have an intellectual side, an emotional side, and a spiritual side as part of our personality. Philosophy relates to the intellectual side. Psychology is a study of the emotional element of our personality. And the religious studies in different religions involve the spiritual side of our personality. At the same time, the course is integrated with the 4 foundations of all knowledge. We find truth by reason, logic, by authority, holy scriptures or history books or political documents like our Constitution. Science is a third way. We find technology, and through experimentation we find knowledge. And finally, experience. What has happened to us personally that we know we cannot deny, sometimes called the school of hard knocks. These 4 schools are basic ways to find and discover truth. In philosophy, we call it epistemology. Thus, when you include the 3 disciplines and correspond them to the 4 ways of knowing, you end up with a framework that has 12 boxes, pigeonholes you might call them, into which we can fit almost every theoretical position. For instance, reason in philosophy is illustrated by Plato and Descartes, and others we'll study. In psychology, reason is illustrated by Sigmund Freud's analytical methods and other psychoanalytical theorists. And in religion, we'll look into the logical, rational arguments for the existence of God and the common arguments, rational positions against that position. We'll be studying the biggest ideas coming from over 50 of the world's greatest thinkers in all of these fields. People like Jesus in religion, or Bill Gates in technological science, or Sigmund Freud in psychology. It's an intellectual smorgasbord covering all these different people over 4,000 years of human history. And it's going to explain the basic concepts of each position. I give a lawyer's case for both sides, and for each side I pitch it hard so that I really represent the position as a follower would believe it and feel it. So what this course is going to give you is a pattern, a framework into which you can apply the basic concepts we study to many other disciplines. If you're taking an art class, you'll find existential art, architecture, music, history, sociology. These theories can be applied to them. And most of all, they can be applied to everyday life experiences. All of these positions will then be defended by you, I hope, and by me, discussed, debated, because we're going to have over 20 threaded discussions, 10 live chat sessions where we interact together at the same time. And there are also over 60 talking points that initiate discussions with your friends and families. You're going to be talking about this class with everyone. A major feature of this course is the effort to improve students' analytical skills. I'm going to teach you to use the 4 C's. You'll learn how to compare theories that are similar and contrast some that are different and sometimes the exact opposite of each other, to criticize, evaluate evidence, and understand what is right or wrong in each of these theories. And most of all, you're going to develop a creativity to imagine new theories that you might propose on your own. In the last few years, I have made major revisions in this course. I've designed it to be able to be taken to the smartphone, the tablet, as well as the computer. This is called M-learning, mobile learning. It's designed for students like many of the students who are taking the course who are busy. Many of them are adults. They have jobs, they have families, mortgages to pay, children to bathe, cooking to do to keep the family running. Now, the smartphone can be the mobile classroom. I think it will be the mobile classroom of the future. And this course is designed to allow you to access this M-learning feature to study on the go. Mobile learning allows you to practice full immersion, is what I call it. The method of letting you exercise or eat or play or cook, dozen things. Even you can watch TV and study during the commercials. You can squeeze a lot of time, minute by minute, during your leisure hours, just any time that comes along. Let's talk about how the course really works. It provides a variety of methods, multimodal learning tools that you can use to study in your spare time. These tools are available on the course, of course, at the website, www.coursesites.com, but they're also available in my own public cloud, and you can find that in the website. You can study them or download them to your smartphone. You can download them in a variety of ways and study on the go. Let's begin by exploring the website. There's a website on coursesites.com, and when you open that website and roll in it, you're going to be taken first every time to the announcements page. And here's where you will hear about the coming chats, the schedule, any important news. If you ever need help from the website but yet confused, they have a support team, great group of people. You can call their number and find detailed information and help, personal help, if you're having troubles with any part of the course. Then on the left side, you're going to see a series of green tabs. These will enable you to click your way through the course and navigate to the various items, from the course contents to the quizzes and dozen things. You need to open the chat, and it says chat room right there. One click and you're into another dimension of the course. The next tab is called Course Descriptions, and it will tell you about everything the course is generally offering. It'll give you an outline of the course. It's a place to look first to preview the semester and see what you're really going to learn. A preview is a very good way to start, an overview, understanding where we're going. You'll find all of the assignments for the course in a tab magically named Assignments. So there you can find the schedule of events and the actual piece-by-piece jobs to be done weekly. The Course Contents tab leads you to the basic materials, the written and oral lectures. It starts with the syllabus, and it's all involved in many lectures. These written materials describe the basic theories one by one. But you can also access the entire written literature. You can access the mobile videos and mobile audios, all on my cloud. So the cloud will arrange the weekly topics so they're easily downloaded. You can transfer all of the basic materials the course offers to your smartphone or tablet. This is why the course is mobile learning. It's the same lecture topic that is written in the course itself, but it's also available in many other forms. You can listen to it, you can view it on a slideshow, you can discuss it by using one of the talking points, you can discuss it online with fellow students or with friends. It's surrounding you in every way. In fact, I call this method surround study. Educational psychologists know that using multiple senses allows you to remember what you learn. When you see it reading, and then you hear it listening on an audio tape, or you talk it with friends, you are learning it in such diverse ways that it locks, it holds in your imagination. Another essential method of study is repetition. So the course is designed that you can review the previous chat sessions, you can review the written material, they're on audios, so you can do again and again, and with very many modals, the material until you have it firmly in your mind. One of the best ways to learn the material in this course is to discuss it, and I provide over 50 talking points, so you can have a hot discussion with friends, enemies too, and you may learn a great deal. Better than that, try to find someone who can represent this particular topic or belief system and knows it very well. Get involved in a discussion with people who already believe something you're trying to learn, and they will give you a true believer's version right from their heart. A great way to learn, particularly in religion, but in other positions. Libertarians can give you the economic theories of Adam Smith with a great passion, and debating and discussing with these people is a real part of this course. I firmly believe that the best way to learn a given topic is to try to teach it. The more you teach it to other people, the more you're going to learn parts that you don't know, and you're going to rehearse the things that you do know. So get involved with talking, discussing inside the class, outside the class, on Facebook. If you're going to go to Facebook, use it to interact with your Facebook friends on the topics that you are studying in this course. The course website has its own discussion board. You can interact, in fact, you'll have to interact on these different topics with the entire class. We'll be debating back and forth. We're also, besides discussion board, going to have an interactive live chat room in which we will be able to do it synchronously at the very same time, discussing and interacting with each other. These 10 live chat discussions let us interact with each other. I'll be presenting a PowerPoint presentation taking you through the basic important concepts of that topic. Meanwhile, each of you will be discussing back and forth with each other and with me your own opposition, your own agreement, your own ideas about this particular topic. Another important part of the course, there are short quizzes that help you test your understanding. We're going after big ideas. I do not test from minutiae, little points, details. I test whether you understand the major points of each theory. These little quizzes are quickly scored by the computer, and you're allowed to take them again. So what we're trying to do here is to teach, not quiz. Of course, they are counted, but taking them a second time enables you to get a decent score if you're serious. At the same time, we also offer, for most of these quizzes, a mobile audio. These are called audio quiz reviews, so that you're able to listen to a series of questions, some of which are the real questions on the quiz, and other added questions, so that you learn on the go what kind of questions and possible answers will be required of you, not only on this quiz, but also on the midterm and final exams. So this course has been designed to give you a total preparation on every multi-sensory method to bring you ready to take the two big exams, a midterm and a final. If you follow the directions, you listen, you do what we have available to you, even in your spare time, you'll do well on these two exams. As a former clinical psychologist, I am well aware that many students have difficulty with college courses that they should do very well with, except for the emotional problems that come into all of our lives. So I have an entire section in this course of my own sidewalk psychology to help motivate you. It's called Motivation Help File, and it contains all kinds of things like overcoming depression through rational emotional therapy. It requires talking about deadlines and educational motivations, how to sit down and study. And I just refuse to let people quit when they don't need to, when they're smart enough to get through this course. If they can think positively, get rid of distractions, you'll find a lot of these things are useful, and some of them may not be for you. I am hoping that you will catch my own excitement about this course. Even though I've been teaching it for years and years, from the time of Napoleon and back to the Middle Ages, but I still have a great excitement every semester. You'll find it, and I hope you join with that excitement, because this is a course that you will use in everyday life for all of the rest of your life. So, in finality, I say,
that's all, folks.